Good evening and welcome to the 2020 Junior Book Awards. My name is Bob Jazokis and I am principal of Bedford High School. I like books, so just for the heck of it, I counted the number of books in my house. I have 957. I have a copy of Frank Herbert's Dune that I read for the first time when I was a freshman in college. I have a copy of Neil Gaiman's Stardust, which is my most frequently read book, 4 times. I have a copy of Thomas Cahill's How the Irish Saved Civilization, which connects to my roots. I'm a Murphy as well as a Jazokis. The nice thing about books is there are people in them, whether they are fictional or not, and those people can be examples of how to approach life. Dune, Stardust, How the Irish Saved Civilization show readers what courage, leadership, and service can look like. The Junior Book Awards are awarded to students who demonstrate outstanding achievements in the criteria determined by the sponsoring school. These include excellence in academic achievement, citizenship, leadership, and service. So unlike my books, the books tonight are awarded to students who are living the characteristics my books only talk about. Tonight, we honor those students. The first book will be the Bates College Book Award, presented by Chris Mulcahy.
In order to qualify for the Bates Book Award, a student must show academic excellence and demonstrate commitment beyond self through active citizenship, social responsibility, leadership, and creativity in the spirit of Bates. This year's recipient is an outstanding student and a member of our National Honor Society. A member of DECA, she is also on the volleyball team. But her true passion is dance. She has been dancing since the 2nd grade and now not only assists with teaching some of the younger classes, but is the rehearsal assistant for her company. She said taking on this type of responsibility has helped her figure out that she wants to pursue teaching in college. Congratulations to this year's Bates Award winner, Katie O'Connell. And now I'd like to introduce Mr. Wing for the next award.
Boston College presents the Boston College Book Award to a member of the junior class with high academic standing, high moral character, leadership, involvement in extracurricular activities, and involvement in the community service. This year's recipient is actively involved in the high school athletic program and is a prominent member of the women's tennis team, where she has participated since grade 9 and has won numerous recognitions and awards for her prowess on the courts. She is a member of the National Honor Society, both the French and Math Honor Societies, and the Astronomy Club. This energetic and positive thinking young woman is regionally and nationally recognized for her team tennis contributions outside of school. Her rigorous high school program of study has propelled her to an outstanding grade point average, and her skills and motivation will lead her on a college major in the field of health science. The Boston College Book Award is presented to Carley Citron. I'd now like to introduce Mr. Dennis Pelletier for the next award.
Thank you, David. The Bowdoin College Book Award is awarded to students that consistently use their educational experiences for the betterment of society. I can say with a great deal of certainty that our student helps to make Bedford High School a better place. She is respectful of the environment, lives her life modeling respect and genuine care for others, and will without a doubt carry these traits with her while away at college. This year's Bowdoin College Book Award is presented to Holly Souter. The Brandeis Book Award recipient is recognized for exceptional academic standing, leadership, high moral character, and community service. The recipient of the Brandeis Book Award displays excellence in all of these areas. This outstanding young woman aspires to make the world a better place. She excels academically while enrolled in some of the most demanding courses offered at Bedford High School. She has demonstrated tireless compassion and leadership. There is no doubt that she will achieve greatness. I am happy to present this year's Brandeis Book Award to Elizabeth Silla. And now, Mr. David Wing with our next recipient.
The Brown Book Award is presented to a member of the junior class who best combines academic excellence with clarity and written and spoken expression. Language is the highest expression of our humanity. It defines what we are and what we aspire to be. The recipient of the Brown Book Award is a New Hampshire scholar who excels in academics in a rigorous course of study, follows a strict IB curriculum, and has very respectable standardized test results. This young woman has goals for herself in the communications and journalism arenas and envisions herself as an author someday. She is an active member of the French Club at Bedford High School, is a member of the National and French Honor Societies, and an editor of the school newspaper, Bedford Unleashed. The recipient was selected in grade 11 as an editor of the Arts and Entertainment section. It is my pleasure to award the Brown Book Award to McKenna Casey. I'd now like to introduce Mrs. Jessica Bennett.
The recipient of the Dartmouth College Book Award is a member of the junior class who has demonstrated strong character and excels academically and beyond. This year's winner is enrolled in our most rigorous program of study while balancing involvement in several clubs and organizations. Not only is she a member of the National Honor Society, as well as the Art, Math, Spanish, and English Honor Societies, but she also takes part in our UNICEF and SAGE clubs. She has spent a great deal of time volunteering at the Bedford Town Camp, local animal shelter, and at school events. This student is able to balance all of this while still being a strong student academically. I'm happy to present this year's Dartmouth College Book Award to Torrance Wagner. I'd like to introduce the next presenter, Ms. Allison Metz.
The George Washington Book Award goes to a student that consistently goes above and beyond to help others. She can frequently be seen helping her friends. Along with being an excellent student, she is highly engaged in the BHS community. Currently, she is a NAMI-trained suicide prevention BHS representative while holding various leadership roles. Currently, she serves as the VP on the Student Council, a board member for Model UN, co-director of Students Advocating for a Greener Environment, and is a member of the Latin Club, Prom Committee, and BHS Theater Company. Along with being a strong student, she has a passion to help others. Over the summer, she spent a week in West Virginia building a home for a local family. When home in Bedford, she volunteers her time at Bedford Dance Center as a volunteer teacher of pre-ballet. It is my honor to present the George Washington University Book Award to Olivia Archard. Congratulations, Olivia. I would now like to invite Ms. Lipinski to the podium.
This student has excelled in honors, AP, and IB curriculum since beginning in his freshman year. This student has remained a consistent learner. At this point in his high school academic career, he has never earned anything less than an A. More remarkable than that accomplishment is that he is a talented musician. This student plays tenor sax and has been a member of 3 of our band groups, Jazz, Pep, and the Pit Bands. He is also an active member of our UNICEF club. Reese Lossman is a student and young person with talent and commitment to both his academics and community. Reese, congratulations on earning the Harvard College Book Award. Mrs. Metz?
The LaSalle Book Award goes to a student that is always willing to take on a challenge and was chosen for this award because he is always striving to be the best version of himself. No matter what the circumstance, he is always positive and upbeat. He is a great friend, brother, and student. He is extremely hardworking and driven, which can be seen in the course load he has chosen. As an Ivy Diploma student, he is always willing to go above and beyond. Along with being an excellent student, he is involved in a wide variety of activities at BHS, from clubs to sports. It is my honor to present the LaSalle Book Award to Emmett Baker. Congratulations, Emmett. The Michigan State Book Award goes to a student that is extremely humble and hardworking. This student is self-driven and extremely independent. I am always impressed with how hard she works and how she always has a smile on her face. It is my honor to present the Michigan State Book Award to a student who is all around just a good person. The Michigan State Book Award goes to Laura Callahan. Congratulations, Laura. I would now like to invite Ms. Lipinski to the podium.
This student joined BHS at the beginning of her freshman year from New Jersey. She always struck me as this quiet, brilliant force that carried herself with grace and an unassuming yet powerful voice that she used while writing for both Unleashed and our literary magazine called The Fourth Floor. She was also part of the stage crew for the last 3 years. She's bright, mature, kind-hearted, and we as educators feel fortunate as she is considering a career in elementary or middle school education. I welcome Amber Martin to receive the Mount Holyoke College Book Award. Congratulations, Amber. Mr. Wing?
The Rivier University Book Award is given to a member of the junior class who excels academically, is actively involved in Bedford High School school and community, and who embodies the mission statement of Rivier University, which encourages critical thinking, sound judgment, and respect for all people. To participate in the life of Rivier University is to strive for academic excellence, to take responsibility for ourselves and others, and to engage in dialogue about human issues facing society. This year's recipient embodies that as an active member of 3 honor societies, National, Math, and Spanish, in which, within all of these prestigious organizations, time and energy are associated with community service project as her inclusion in the high school's Global Unity Club, where she educates the school community about cultures from throughout the world. The Rivier University Book Award is presented to Megan Farnham. The St. Anselm Book Award is given to a member of the junior class who demonstrates academic success and exceptional leadership qualities in the area of civic engagement and who embodies the values inherent in the Benedictine tradition and has aspirations for continued education. This year's recipient of the St. Anselm College Book Award is a young man with strong academic skills, follows a rigorous IB program of study, and has stellar SATs. He is actively involved in a high school peer tutoring program where he believes strongly in using his academic skills for the benefit of others and envisions his future in the same helpful service. A college education will also provide him with the skills and knowledge to serve others through the health professions. He possesses strong family values and is a take-charge person when it comes to assuming family responsibilities. The St. Anselm Book Award is presented to Daniel Cronin.
The St. Lawrence recipient is recognized for exceptional academic standings, leadership, high moral character, and community service. The recipient of the St. Lawrence displays excellence in all of these areas. This outstanding young woman aspires to make the world a better place. She excels academically while enrolled in some of the most demanding courses offered at Bedford High School. Additionally, she is a dance enthusiast and a talented member of the marching band. A National Honor Society, Spanish Honor Society, and English Honor Society member, I am confident that she will achieve greatness. She is thoughtful, kind, driven, and caring. She aspires to be an anthropologist one day. She will be excellent in any profession of her choice. I am happy to present this year's St. Lawrence Book Award to Heather Johnson. Next to present, Miss Allie Metz.
It is my honor to present the St. Michael's College Book Award. The St. Michael's College Book Award goes to 2 students that are excellent leaders and lead by example. They are both the true definition of committed. Students with a social content, students that take advantage of all that we have to offer at BHS, and students that are extremely humble about all of their achievements. It is my honor to present the St. Michael's College Book Award to Nathan Campbell and Dennis Sargela. Congrats, Nathan and Dennis. I would now like to invite Ms. Mulcahy to the podium.
The Smith College Book Award winner must be a female in the top 10% of her class. Along with outstanding academic achievement, she must have leadership qualities, concern for others, and perform community service. This young woman is thoughtful in her approach to learning and her willingness to learn anything, even if she's not interested in the topic at first. She is motivated to do her best and to help others in the process. A classically trained pianist, she's been playing since the 3rd grade. She volunteers at her church on Sundays and is integrally involved in its youth group. This year's recipient is a member of the National Honor Society and our girls lacrosse team. She's also involved in the Fellowship for Christian Athletes organization. On top of all this, she also holds down a part-time job at a local restaurant. This young woman shows motivation and discipline in all that she does. On behalf of Smith College, I am pleased to present this year's book award to Emily Perkins. I'd like to introduce Mr. Wing for the next award.
The Springfield College Book Award is given to a student in the junior class whose personal values and aspirations most closely align with the mission of Springfield College: to educate students' spirit, mind, and body for leadership to community. The book award winner should demonstrate an exemplary record of service to school and community. This year's recipient, in addition to possessing a strong academic transcript and a rigorous course of study, participates in a variety of clubs within the school, including the Science Olympiad Club, the Coding Club, and the National History Day Club, and is part of the prestigious National and Math Honor Societies. He has co-founded and is president of the Operation Smile Club, which raises money and awareness for children with cleft palate in developing countries, and will spend part of this July in an online cancer research class sponsored by Harvard Summer School. The Springfield College Book Award is presented to Shri Chetler. I would now like to introduce Ms. Allison Metz for the next award.
It is my honor to present the Stonehill College Book Award to this student. This student is someone that is always upbeat and positive. He's always looking to help others and make a positive contribution to the BHS community. This student has not only excelled in the classroom, but has also held many roles within the school community, including being captain of the swim and dive team as a junior. It is my honor to present the Stonehill College Book Award to the ever-positive Jack Buffett. Congratulations, Jack. This Suffolk Book Award is being awarded to a student that takes it upon herself to make sure she is always challenging herself, to a student that always exemplifies a commitment to her education and her school community. This student is always striving and wanting to learn more. I was impressed this year with her dedication and commitment not only to her studies, but to her successful leadership throughout World Language Week. It is my honor to present the Suffolk University Book Award to a student that is always striving for excellence, Morgan Matz. Congratulations, Morgan. I now would like to invite Mr. Pelletier to the podium.
Thank you, Allie. The Syracuse University Book Award recognizes a junior that consistently demonstrates a high level of academic excellence and dedication to community involvement in service to the public good. The recipient is also dedicated to living a kinder, more fulfilling life. This year's recipient encapsulates all of the criteria set forth by Syracuse, as she is an IB diploma candidate, athlete, a member of NHS, MHS, and SHS. She is also committed to the Unified Basketball Team and volunteers with Best Buddies and Toys for Tots. I am proud to announce Olivia Tulin as this year's recipient of the Syracuse Book Award. Congratulations, Olivia. Mrs. Lipinski will present our next recipient.
This young person is part of our IB diploma program and has some of the highest SAT, ACT, and subject test scores that I've seen in my 15-year career. He is humble, extremely bright, hardworking, and devoted not only to his academics, but to the greater community as well. His major community involvement has been starting Operation Smile in 2019 at BHS, which helps kids with cleft lips and palates earn treatment free of cost. He will be traveling to Madagascar this summer to help with volunteer efforts there, educating the people on 5 different modules on cleft lip and palate care. He is also an avid violin player with weekly lessons since 1st grade. He has risen to both 2nd and 6th chair for All-State Violin the last 2 years. Ben Quo is an amazing student, young man, and community member. His hope is to study medicine in the future, which seems very fitting for this talented scientist. Ben, congratulations on earning the University of Chicago Book Award. This student embodies the true IB student. He has not only excelled in IB and AP coursework, but is also an active member of the robotics teams for both grades 9 and 11. And this year he started our computer programming club at BHS. They were currently working on building an app to help understand overall grade and how to earn a certain Wi-Fi by passing certain competencies. Not bad for a junior in high school. He used to play the clarinet, but had to back away given other involvements and other areas of interest. I applaud young Bin Kim, also known as Jacob, in earning the University of Michigan Book Award. Congratulations, Jacob. Mr. Pelletier?
The University of Virginia Book Award is bestowed upon a junior who best represents the Jeffersonian ideals of scholarship, leadership, and citizenship. This well-rounded student exemplifies so much more than just having a great GPA. This student is a multi-sport athlete, is a member of the BHS marching band, studies Mandarin Chinese, and is a member of 4 honor societies. Her list of involvements and achievements don't end here and are very impressive. This year's University of Virginia Book Award goes to the very deserving Julia Strimling. The Wellesley Book Award is reserved for a top female scholar that is chosen for her high level of intellect, determination, exceptional motivation, and achievement. The recipient must demonstrate outstanding academic performance, character, have made contributions to their extracurricular and community life. This year's Wellesley College Book Award recipient embodies all of these things and beyond. She has earned the Presidential Service Award, is an officer and president of several clubs and organizations, is an IB diploma candidate, is captain of the varsity girls cross-country team, and tirelessly volunteers in her community. It brings me great pleasure to announce Roisin Russell as this year's recipient of the Wellesley College Book Award. The Wesleyan Book Award is handed to a student that excels at a rigorous course of study that includes courses from the most advanced levels in at least 2 subject areas: humanities, social sciences, math, or science. Our recipient excels in all of these areas. This year's recipient also meets the criteria of creative and independent thinking that is encouraged by Wesleyan University. This student's participation in crew, alpine skiing, numerous National Honor Societies, and DECA are just mere examples of his extracurricular activities. The Wesleyan University Book Award goes to Graham Theodore. And Mrs. Jess Bennett with our next recipient.
Nominees of the Yale University Book Award should demonstrate personal character, exemplary work ethic, demonstrated leadership, and intellectual promise and high academic standing. This year's recipient is all of those things. In addition to being in our most rigorous program of study, she is also involved in the National Honor Society, Math, English, and Spanish Honor Societies. She works closely with students in the Unify Club and is a member of both the math team and DECA. She has spent a great deal of time volunteering with the Indian Association of New Hampshire and at a local soup kitchen. She is able to juggle all of her extracurriculars and continues to be a strong student in the classroom. This year's recipient of the Yale University Book Award is Nitya Upadrasta. I'd like to present Miss Nadine Palmer to present the next award.
The Clarkson Achievement Award. The Clarkson Achievement Award is given to a student who demonstrates leadership qualities and academic excellence in engineering, business, or science. The enclosed certificate recognizes that the recipient has earned a scholarship for over 4 years. This is the highest honor at the university. The recipient is recognized by students and faculty as having been a positive contributor to school and community. This recipient has enrolled in some of the most demanding classes offered at Bedford High School with an abundance of success. He is a talented member of the soccer and tennis team. This student plays the saxophone, loves the great outdoors, and aspires to study computer science in college. I am proud to announce this year's Clarkson Achievement Award to Adam Johnson. Next to present, Ms. Victoria Lipinski.
This young person has goals of giving back to his country. He has certainly lived that motto here at BHS. When he turned 7, his parents' gift was karate. He quickly earned his belts, but even more than that, he set standards for excellence at his karate studio. His oppression was felt by his instructors, and soon they made him lead teacher for Taekwondo for all ages and abilities. He is also a dedicated mentor for juniors and people going for their black belts. He's an outstanding student here at BHS as well. He is another individual who I always see smiling in the halls, someone who is well known by his classmates and well respected by all. Chase McAllister, I'm really proud to offer you the Clarkson Leadership Award. Congratulations. Mrs. Bennett?
Nominees of the Rensselaer Medal Award should demonstrate potential for success in challenging academic settings, excel in advanced math and science courses, and be involved in extracurricular activities. If the recipient of this award chooses to apply and is accepted at this college, he will receive a $120,000 scholarship should he choose to attend. This year's recipient exhibits all of the characteristics for this award. He is an IB diploma candidate and excels in math and science. He hopes to pursue a career in the STEM field. Not only does he volunteer at his local church, he has also been an integral member of the robotics team since he started high school. This year's recipient of the Rensselaer Medal Award is Thomas Crowther. The recipient of the Rochester Institute of Technology Computing Medal Award is a junior who thrives in the academic setting while taking the most rigorous courses and is involved in his school and community. This year's winner is an IB diploma candidate who wants to pursue a career in the field of engineering. He has volunteered for Toys for Tots, the Special Olympics, and at a local soup kitchen. He is involved in the school's Ultimate Frisbee Club, town's recreational basketball league, and the Catholic Youth Organization basketball team. This year's recipient of the Rochester Institute of Technology Computing Award is Devin Wakeland. I'd like to introduce Miss Allison Metz to present the next award.
The R.I.T. Computing Medal goes to a female student that is extremely dedicated to her academics. Throughout her years at BHS, she has always pushed herself and gone above and beyond. This student has always shown an interest in the computer science and engineering fields, which can be demonstrated through her many activities such as being a leader on our Science Olympiad team, the completion of many projects in Python using Repel-It. Her vast knowledge has helped her Science Olympiad team reach first and second place for their Mousetrap and Right Stuff projects. She's also participated in many computer science and engineering activities. Beyond her love for STEM, she's also a part of many different organizations where she presents as a leader and team player. Some of these include Math Honor Society, English Honor Society, and National Honor Society. It is my honor to present Angelica Booley with the R.I.T. Computing Medal. Congratulations, Angelica. We would now like to invite Ms. Palmer and Ms. Mulcahy to the podium.
The R.I.T. Book Award goes to a student who demonstrates academic excellence and exceptional leadership qualities. The student embodies inherent tradition and has high aspirations to continue her education. The student has been extremely successful in all areas of academics and has achieved high honors throughout her high school career. This R.I.T. recipient embodies strong civic responsibility and thrives to achieve a cohesive community. This student strongly represents all these outstanding characteristics in both academics and high achievement. Furthermore, this exceptional young woman is destined for an extremely successful future in the health profession. Her goal is to study genetics in college. I am very happy to announce this year's recipient of the R.I.T. Book Award, Alexandria Hodson.
Recipients of the Rochester Institute of Technology, Innovation and Creativity Award must demonstrate outstanding academic ability, rank in the top 10% of their junior class, be involved as a leader in their community, and demonstrate achievement in innovation, creativity, or entrepreneurship. This young man has excelled in every academic area, but is particularly interested in math and science. A member of the National Honor Society and Math Honor Society since his junior year, he is a member of DECA as well. A 3-season athlete, he is on the cross-country, Nordic, and track teams. He has been elected captain of the cross-country team for his senior year. Along with all of this, he has recently begun playing the guitar, and he's actually learning to write his own music. This recipient is organized, but he's easygoing and displays a real interest in what's going on in the world around him. He is considering a career in the field of biology and bioengineering. Congratulations to this year's winner of R.I.T.'s Innovation and Creativity Award, Garrett Redmond. I'd like to introduce Mrs. Lipinski.
A student who's never viewed without a smile. And she's never not radiating a positive attitude. She is not only bright and giving, she's kind, warm, caring, and extremely devoted to her academics. An IB diploma candidate that warms the heart of everyone she comes into contact with. She's an athlete as well, participating in both Nordic skiing and basketball. Recently, she used quarantine life to achieve on some goal of hers of running a marathon in 24 hours. If you met this lovely young lady, ask to see her documentary. It's pretty extraordinary. It's witty and inspiring. Whenever I see this young lady coming my way or hear she's stopping by to say hi, I'm thrilled as she's always so cheerful, fun. She's always incredibly easy to speak with. She has been a pleasure to have at BHS. She is more than deserving of this medal award. Paige Muir, this award was made for you. Congratulations on earning the William and Mary Book Award.
Hello, my name is Martha Pond, and I am the Dean of STEM at Bedford High School. I am presenting the Society of Women Engineers Outstanding Female Student in STEM Awards. We are honoring this year 3 outstanding 11th grade females in math and sciences. They will receive a certificate of achievement and the ability to apply for a scholarship from the Society of Women Engineers. These students were chosen by their math and science teachers for this honor. Our first recipient is Nitya Upadrasta. Mr. Sarsfield, her calculus teacher, says that Nitya is a powerhouse of a mathematics student who is able to take complicated ideas and willingly share those ideas with her peers in a concise way that others understand. She is always hungry for opportunities to think and extend her knowledge and works diligently to be her best. Mrs. Morrissey, her biology teacher, says that Nitya is an exceptional student. She is naturally inquisitive and embraces the hands-on nature of science. She is also genuine and such a pleasure to work with. Congratulations to Nitya. Our second recipient is Torrance Wagner. Mr. Sarsfield says, there is no more sincere and earnest student than Tori. She values the learning process like no other. Tori surrounds herself with constant challenges inside and outside of the math or science classroom and appreciates the battle in a way mostly unseen in comparison to her peers. Mrs. Nutting, her chemistry teacher, says that Tori's passion for science is evident in class daily. She asks great questions and makes connections between her science classes. Congratulations to Tori. Our final recipient is Amber Martin. Mrs. Hagedorn, her calculus teacher, says that Amber is a very conscientious student who does her very best on every assignment, no matter if it is practice or assessment. She is extremely intelligent and applies herself to reach her full potential. She is also incredibly kind and always willing to help others. Mrs. Morrissey adds, Amber is creative, funny, and so smart. I love how she appreciates her peers and what she's learning. She is the kind of student that makes connections between what she's learning and real-life situations outside of the classroom. Congratulations to Amber. We are so proud of all of these outstanding young ladies in the math and science fields. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Lisa Jacks, Dean of Student Services at Bedford High School. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight to watch our wonderful students be recognized for all their great achievements. I appreciate you taking the time to tune in. Thank you to our presenters, and also thank you to BCTV for putting this together. Have a great night.